Hi YouTube, it's your girl Jay Brown. I am back with another video. So today you guys, I have a what's in my bag for you, a different type. I am going to share with you what's in my everyday makeup bag. So this is a makeup bag from Victoria's Secret. I do not remember the name of it specifically. And as you guys can see, I have it packed to the point that I can't even zip it. I love this makeup bag. I would not recommend it for an everyday makeup bag simply because the color is so light and the bag is starting to get dirty. Okay, so let's get into it. The first item I have sticking out of this bag, actually I have a couple of pencils, but the first item I have in here, you guys, and please disregard my nails, y'all. I did dip nails for the first time myself, and already my middle finger on both hands has popped off. I don't know what happened. I probably did it wrong. This first item I have in here, this is a Morphe lip pencil in the color Vibes. And I have shared this with you all in one of my what's in my bag videos, but it's a nice, I'd say a medium shade of brown towards the darker end. And it does have a slightly reddish undertone, which I tend to love in lip pencils. The next item I have is a Morphe eyebrow pencil, and this is a micro brow pencil, and this is the color Java. And so this is the eyebrow pencil that I'm wearing today. So it is a fairly dark brown without being black. That's what that looks like. Next, I have a Maybelline Maybelline, oh yeah, it is. Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High mascara. And this is in the color, probably like brown black, or no, this is blackest black. Yeah. So I love the wand on this. This is a different wand for me because usually this is what the wand looks like. You see it's fairly thin, kind of small. It's much smaller than the Maybelline Colossal Volume or the Volume Express. It's either the Maybelline in the dark blue tube or the yellow tube. Those are the ones I use most often. But typically, you guys, I stick with Maybelline mascaras. I love them. They're my favorite. I don't like to spin an arm and a leg on mascara. That is definitely not my thing, especially when Maybelline works so well. I'm blinding you guys, sorry. This is the highlighter that I am wearing today. This is from Jaclyn Hill times Morphe. And this color is called Awestruck. I'm just going to try to show you that without blinding you. This is what it looks like. It is a beautiful rose gold color. It is what I am wearing currently. Here it is swatched. I don't know if that's showing up, but here it is on my finger. You can see it much better there. It is a beautiful shade of rose gold, you guys. So I am wearing that on my cheeks today. And then being a little extra, I put a little bit on my eyelids. So I just popped it in right there. Boom. Instant eye look. You don't have to worry about coordinating colors. Very easy. The next thing, this is a bronzer from Minted Cosmetics, and this color is Vacay. This is what the bronzer looks like on the inside. So it's just a nice reddish brown. And so I am wearing it on my forehead to help blend my foundation, because most of us, our foreheads tend to be darker than the rest of our face. And so if you try a foundation and it's too light, just bronze it up. So bronzer on my forehead, a little bit on the sides here. And then instead of doing a true contour, I just put some on the hollows of my cheek right here on both sides. And then because I was being extra and fancy and wanted to do an eye look without really wearing eyeshadow today, I use this in the crease of my eye. So the next item I have in here, you guys, this is my Sephora Blush Duo in the color Peach Blossom. You guys, when it comes to blushes, one of my favorite colors to pick up is almost always going to be a nice peach. So this is what it looks like swatched on my hand. You can barely see that. So here it is on my finger. and it is just a nice matte blush. I do tend to, actually, I don't have a preference when it comes to blushes. I don't mind if the blush is matte. I have been wearing mattes a lot for the past year, and that's because I, go over the top with my highlight. But back in the day, my regular go-to blush was always either Peach Twist or Peachy Keen from MAC. And those were, I believe, sheer tone blushes. So they did have a little bit of shimmer in them. Oh, this one. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. This is my ride or die. Okay, let's just go ahead. So I get a lot of compliments on my face makeup. You guys, I'm not wearing liquid foundation. I am wearing concealer in this every single day. This is my everyday makeup look. So this is the MAC Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation. My color is NC42, which is pretty much a perfect match in the winter. In the summer, when I start tanning, it can be a little light. So again, I just bronze it up. And when I tell you, you guys, I use this every day. I use it every day. You see this? I hit pan. This has got to be probably my fourth or fifth. I have been using this one for about the past, not this one in particular, but I've been using this powder for about the past 5 years. Okay, so definitely an everyday staple for me. Ooh, this next one, y'all, an absolute staple. You see this? This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This particular shade is light tan. I try to stick with the tan colors because that's just what fits my skin tone. I do not use these like to highlight on top of liquid foundation. I wear these under my face powders only. So I am wearing it today. Okay, so typically when I'm doing my everyday like foundation or just face makeup routine, I go in with my concealer first under my eyes and on my eyelid if I'm not going to wear eyeshadow, and then blend it out really well either with my concealer brush or my fingers, whichever you prefer. And then I go in and I set the concealer with this, and then I apply this to the rest of my face. So these two, you cannot beat them, and I will forever continue repurchasing the LA Girl Pro Concealer. If you're in an area where you cannot get this, what I also like to use when I don't have this, I also love the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Love it. My next everyday staple, you guys, is just some classic chapstick. I usually put this on after I brush my teeth, and when I'm moisturizing my face, I always put on chapstick. This is an important step, especially if you are going to be wearing a matte in here. As you guys can see, I love me some Maybelline. So the next item I have in here is the Maybelline Master Precise All Day Matte Liquid Eyeliner. Y'all, I suck at liquid eyeliner, and I just learned how to do it about 2 years ago. And even still, I'm always doing it literally on a wing and a prayer. You see what I did there? Yeah, I suck at it. But, when I have time, I do it. The next item I have in here, this can be an everyday product, but I can't figure out how to make it work. But this is the NYX Cosmetics Thick It, Stick It Thickening Brow Mascara. So that's what that looks like. And I have it in the color brunette. I have thin, sad eyebrows, y'all. I don't even pluck my eyebrows. So I was looking for something to kind of help me make them look fuller, but no. So I just kind of use this as a tinted brow gel because I'm not really the biggest fan. So I probably wouldn't buy this again. But I've seen folks do reviews of this here on YouTube who have amazing natural brows, and I think it will work better for somebody with that. So you guys, this is a MAC pigment in the color Melon. Let me swatch that. Let me show you guys what it looks like on the inside. This is a loose powder, and here's what it looks like on my finger. So it is very iridescent. Here it is swatched on my hand. You see that? It's that swatch right there. So this is a loose powder, and I do believe this is probably like the travel size of it. And this would also look really good on your eyelids as well. So let me just tap that in. Yeah. Next, you guys, I have my MAC lip pencil in the shade Cork. I have been rocking this since 1999/2000. Yeah, okay, this is an absolute favorite for me. This is what it looks like swatched. It is this top color right here. This is a nice medium brown pencil. It can lean darker if you are a lighter skin tone than me, but this is so good, you guys. It is a wonderful neutral pencil. I find that it does not throw off the color of my lipsticks too much. I also have MAC Chestnut, and I find that it throws off the color of my lipsticks a lot. So honestly, what MAC Chestnut is for my darker skin sisters, us sisters around NC45 and lighter, that's what Cork is for me. So when everybody was living for MAC Chestnut in that old baby lip combo in the early 2000s, late 90s, I was loving it with Cork, or just a whole nother lip pencil altogether, because Chestnut, while it's wonderful and I do have it in my collection, it's just too dark for me sometimes. Oh, this is a goodie. Okay, I can't even see the label on here. Okay, you guys, this is MAC Peachy Keen Blush. As you can see, I have used the hell out of it, as evidenced by all that pan that has been hit. This package is beat up and just through. And this is the color Peachy Keen. And like I said, it is a sheer tone blush, an absolute favorite. I will forever repurchase this as well. And I think this is my second one. I have been using this blush for over 10 years. And I will say, you guys, one thing that I absolutely get compliments on all the time is my blush and highlight. Always, never fails. Okay, the next thing I have in here, you guys, this is a NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. And my color is Ginger. As you can see, it is beat up and well used, but I don't use this every day. I typically use this when I'm doing liquid foundation, and I use it to highlight under my eyes only. I'm not really huge on highlighting and contouring. I do not take it to the extreme, but I do it to add dimension back to the face. The next thing I have in here, this is a Morphe lip pencil in the color Wine Me over here, but this is a nice wine color, literally. And I think I tend to wear this with like a red if I want the red to be toned down a bit. And it's also really pretty with pinks. This next is an absolute favorite of mine. This is a liquid lipstick from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Allison. It is a beautiful neutral tone. It does dry a bit darker than it appears in the tube. And that's what that looks like. These two could actually be worn together if you wanted to. I typically do not wear a liner with this though. I have another NYX lip liner. This one is in the color Brown. Let's see where the color is. There it is. In the color Brown. And I would say, oh, that's a nice shade of brown. So it's this swatch right here. And it is a bit redder than the Morphe lip pencil that I showed you. You guys, I love Morphe, in case you can't tell. This is a Morphe lipstick, a nice neutral pink, very pretty. It's a moisturizing lipstick. This is actually, it's a cream formula, and it's called Forevs. And I'll give you a swatch. And here's what Forevs looks like swatched. It's just a nice pinky nude, which is absolutely my go-to look for lips for every day. I have a Morphe lip gloss. This is Morphe Icy Lips. This is like their collab with Saweetie, the rapper. And the color is called Boss Tycoon. I like to use this as a topper only. So typically for my neutral and nude colors, I like those to be glossy, usually, especially if it's like a really light nude. So I add this on the top and it just gives it like a nice golden shimmer. Ooh, you guys, this is another highlight. This is from Laura Geller in the color Gilded Honey, and it's just a nice neutral golden highlighter. Here's what that looks like swatched right here. Here's what it looks like on my finger. And I just love this one. So this is one of the Baked Gelato highlighters. Okay, you guys, for the sake of time, I'm going to speed things up. I have two highlighters from Fenty Beauty. The first one is Trophy Wife. And it is a loud gold. This one is old at this point, you guys. I don't even know if Fenty still sells these. I'd have to check the Sephora site to be sure. And then this is a blush and highlighter duo in a nice rosy tone. And these colors are called Ginger Binge and Moscow. Yeah. I have another Morphe pencil. This is an eyeliner in the color Lights Out. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, you guys, this is a throwback. This is a throwback MAC lipstick. This is from back in the day before Rihanna ever had her own makeup line, when she did a collab with MAC. So this is one of the most popular colors besides Riri Woo. This color is called Ho, Heaux. You see how worn down my tube is. And this is one of my absolute favorite lip colors. It is just this beautiful berry color. I have another tube of this upstairs somewhere. This is amazing. I'm gonna cry when it's all gone. Look at that color. Do you see that? Stop it. Ooh. Okay, you guys, how many highlighters did I have in this bag? Here's another one. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills original, one of their very first highlighters in the color So Hollywood. As you can see, it is well loved. It has been well used, and it is very similar in color to this Laura Geller Baked Gelato, Gilded Honey color. So y'all, I'm here for the glow at all times. We will not be out here not glowing. I have another lipstick. This is MAC Taupe. Here is the MAC Taupe swatch right there at the bottom. And perfect for every day. I think this would fit a wide variety of skin tones as well. This is a Morphe brow setting gel in clear. And when I'm taking my time and actually doing my eyebrows right, I do like to set them with the clear gel. Oh, you guys, this is another oldie but goodie for me. This is the OG Original Bare Minerals powder foundation, and my shade, or this shade is Golden Tan. Now, I have not been using this anywhere near as much as I used to, because I feel like the shades are just kind of off now. And so I kind of end up looking washed out when I use this. But I use this faithfully for years. And everything that you would see in those infomercials, this product really does do. What I loved about it is that it has a really good oil control. And they don't necessarily advertise that for this, but it controls the oil much, much better than, let's say, this. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll use this and then I'll top it with this, just to get the oil control benefits of this, but then the true color of the MAC Studio Fix. So the makeup bag is pretty much empty, you guys. There's a few things up top that I have not shared. These two are eyeshadow bases. One is Juvia's and the other is P. Louise. And I use these when I want my eyeshadow to really pop, because they have more of a opaque base versus being translucent. And then this base is the Morphe Defend Your Artistry eyeshadow base, and it is an eyelid primer. This is my everyday go-to. As you can see, the tube is pretty flat and emptied out, and this has got to be the second or third tube that I've gone through for this product, and I will forever have it in my makeup bag. The last item I want to share with you guys is a Morphe brow highlighter, and this is Oh Brow Baby. And so it's just like a, kind of goes on like a concealer. It's a little bit too light for my skin tone, but sometimes if I want an extra pop under my brows, which I really don't too often, I will use it. So that is everything that was in my makeup bag. I am so sorry this video is so long. I had no idea I had this much junk in there. But if you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want me to come back and do a video on how I put this face together, how I do my everyday makeup face, please let me know and I would be glad to do so. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, YouTube.